Hey, this is Paul Jenkin, and I just wanted to speak to you today about, what we put in our mind. This is really, really crucial to determine your success in life. Like, if you're watching the news and, getting, into gossip at work, and you can't, reading the newspaper, and you're taking in all this stuff that's, quite destructive, if you like, negative, very negative, that influences your mind in a specific way. Now, I don't want to go on and on about that. I've got another video that I'd like to do specifically about all that. However, I do really want to focus on positive things in this video, and what I'm going to talk about is daily audios. Now, the power of putting, good concepts and learning marketing information, for example, or health information, for example, or whatever it might be that that you're focusing on right now, on a daily basis is like I said, it's crucial to your success. And so we're looking at motivation, inspiration, and also how-to or training type of knowledge, and having a combination of that kind of information coming into your daily awareness and new and exciting information, it just propels your life in a whole new direction. And I remember, I've, let's say, for well over 10 years now, I've been looking into different businesses, network marketing specifically, and, try it for a couple of months and, put everything into it, and do everything my upline sponsor told me and all that kind of thing. And anyway, those businesses, I wasn't ready, if you like. I didn't really put much into it when I look back, and I thought I was, because I was, kind of out of my comfort zone. So I felt like everything I was doing was, this only what successful people do. But now, fast forward several years, I know that I'm in a much more powerful position now, and what my daily actions are just, anyway, what I was doing back then pales in comparison. Anyway, so what I was getting at is that all the way through those years, in fact, I'll go one step further back, is my dad was in Amway when I was young and in my early teens, and he collected you'd buy Amway tapes of the week. And I know a lot of people watching this will know what I'm talking about. You get little cassette tapes, and it would have, guest speakers or people within the organization talking and speaking, basically empowering messages and inspiring you to success within the Amway company and direct selling and network marketing in general. And it was about building belief, building that belief in the organization, and the new people that came got involved with Amway would buy these tapes, and by listening to it, it becomes clearer and clearer that they've got this right support, the right messages that are coming, like I said, into their awareness, and the right training to go forth and prosper. Anyhow, my dad never listened to any of those tapes, and surely enough, he gave up the business pretty soon. Anyhow, I remember when I was in my early 20s and I was just starting to sort of get into network marketing, I dug them out of the cupboard, and they were in an old pillowcase as a sack. He just put this whole, full of Amway tapes, and I dug them out of the cupboard, and I started listening to them in my car. I only had a tape deck at the time in the car, so I, took some of the advice that I'd learned over the years in the personal development world about turning your car into a rolling university, a university for entrepreneurialism and success. And so I'd listen to all these tapes, even though I wasn't involved with Amway. I found them to be one of the most amazing things that I could do on a daily basis, because, like I said, you suddenly plug into this other world where people are making money and helping people and doing something outside of a day job and doing something outside of the realm of what society deems as sort of like the usual and the mundane, in fact. So I was plugging into these tapes, and it did, even though I didn't succeed in those companies at the time, it was a major aspect of my personal growth and belief in myself and what's possible in the world. So anyway, fast forward several years, and to just a few months at the start of this year, I got involved with Empower Network, and to my surprise, which I haven't found anywhere else other than Amway, Empower Network, and the leaders within Empower Network, like Dave Wood, Dave Sharp, Tony Rush, Chris Record, and Aaron Rushkin, and Justin Vrengier, and so many more, hop on this every Monday night, and they do an Empower Hour call, and you can dial in and you can listen and all that kind of thing, and then they within part of the membership you can have direct access to the archive of all those audios, as well as extra bonus, specific interviews and other trainers coming from all over the world to deliver some really cutting edge, amazing and empowering information on a weekly basis that you can download and listen to. And this has now become, I would say, the most influential, amazing, like literally amazing product of its kind, because it's coming from people who are living with passion and who know what they're doing in their daily each day is truly transforming their life and others who are listening in. And so you really get this sense of community, support, belief, inspiration, motivation. Like, if I literally, as much as I love Empower Network and everything I'm doing within there, and the amount of personal growth that I'm having within the company, and the income and things like that, if it wasn't for the inner circle audios, similar to the Amway ones, but much, much better, okay? If it wasn't for those tapes, I would have given up already. And that's that simple. I'm a motivated person. I've built websites, I've written books, I've got coaching packages, I have a blog, I have newsletters, I have membership sites, I have a whole already established internet business well before Empower Network came along. And I live for helping people succeed in life. And like I said, I'm already self-motivated as it is. If it wasn't for those audios, I would have already packed it in with Empower Network, simply because there's a lot of daily things that you have to do that requires attention and focus, and it takes time and patience and all the just like every other business venture you might take on. And having already had that existing business, I was already putting a lot of time and effort in promoting that and everything. So I had to sort of remove myself slightly to focus on this new venture. And like I said, if it wasn't for the audios, I would have just gone back to what I was already doing, and I would have given up this separate income stream and community and all that. I would have just let it go, So what I'm getting at is this. Number one, it's absolutely important that every day you're listening to something, or watching, even getting on YouTube and watching Jim Rohn and Anthony Robbins, and any kind of mentors, personal development gurus, marketers, different marketers, like maybe Eric Warr or something like that, about network marketing information. As long as you're taking in daily information like that, you just leaps and bounds beyond who you were if you look back 6 months, year, 2 years, 5 years. And not only that, but most of society who are just going in the opposite direction, watching the news and basically believing in the negativity in the world, So that's number one. And number two is that if you want something specific to help you, empower you in your life to take the actions you need to take within your business, whatever business that might be, I highly, highly recommend the Inner Circle, because it's very specifically focused on building your own belief in who you are, and then reaching out and taking action and doing the things that it takes for you to be successful in your life, specifically business, and even more specifically within the Empower Network. Okay? Now, this is just, I don't even know what else to say, but let's say that's it. I'm lost for words. I'm just telling you right now that you need the Inner Circle audios if you want to succeed in life and in business, and I'm just a living testimony of the power of those, and I speak wholeheartedly. Like I've already listened to one today, and I'll probably listen to a little bit more again of another. I've got all like 58, 60, whatever recordings on my desktop, and I listen to them pretty much continuously around the clock, you know, and I just encourage you to do the same thing. So that's enough from me today. If you want to check out more information about personal development or marketing, check out my blog. I've got a link below. And not only that, if you're interested in reading more about the Inner Circle audio product as it is, the monthly product, there's also a link below the Inner Circle. So check it out, and hope you get on board, because, mate, this is a wild ride, and it's only looking up. So take care, and we'll speak to you again.